What is going on, guys? Dragon Blade here, back with some more Elder Scrolls Legends. We're going to be hopping back onto the ladder with some... Let's go Action Assassin today. If I had to give out an award for most fun I've been having with the deck this season, I definitely think the award would go to Action Assassin. Just been having a blast playing this deck. I think it's at a 65 to 70% win rate, something like that this season. Which, I don't know what a good win rate is in this game, but I think this is a decent one. As we match up against Inez, this isn't going to be fun. But let's see how we do. Number 12 overall legend. Playing probably Dragon Ramp Scout. I think we even put back the Ice Spike. He's probably going to be expecting a more mid-range assassin. And this is a really bad starting hand against him, but at least we can get the market up. Turn 3. I love Skulk here. No Skulk. But at this point, I'll probably save the curses until we can play Hex Mage. We can get his Tree Minder out. No, it's a Hiss Grove. Alright. So our main way of winning consists of just incredible burst on him using Hex Mage and all of our cheap actions. He's not going to have many ways to remove us besides Sheer Point Dragon and Silence. But just the way we've started does not feel good for our chances. Unfortunately, we're going to have to use one of our lightning bolts here. Doesn't feel good, but we got to keep the damage off the board. Alright, he's going to get more ramp off. We're probably going to play our Hex Mage and wind up getting immediately met with a Shadowfen Priest. But with the starting hand we've been dealt, we don't have a choice. We didn't draw a creature until that Hex Mage. We had no plays until turn 5 already. Ally's okay. I'm sure he's got a Silence. Yeah. No, he's removing the market. Okay. I mean, I guess we do the best we can to keep this thing alive here. Wouldn't mind drawing another market soon. Having Tazcat in hand is alright. But he's probably going to be able to just burn us down with this. As we draw a third Nimble Ally in a row. And he's got a second Shadowfen Priest ready, so that's probably enough actually to just close this up. This has been pretty miserable draw so far.
Brains of a bride.
Ifra stands with me.
Might as well get this damage on the board all we can. Honestly, he's going to be able to race us and probably win the race. Tazcat would be our only hope of surviving a race, or breaking through a race, I should say. But I don't think we have the tools to do it. Especially not now. Right, so I can get cursed. Smuggles could help, maybe? I don't think so, though. Zargo could help if we go for some RNG. Yeah, he just outdrew us here. We can fish for some help. But even still, I don't know what the scroll does for us, besides maybe kill this lane. If we Shadow Shift, we could take one of these guys out. I don't think there's any universe in which we survive this turn, though. Smuggles could potentially help us. I don't think so. Let's just go for the scroll for the lulz. That's a whole lot of drain.
The forest is ours. The forest is ours.
I mean, that double drain could have been just enough to maybe buy us another turn. And honestly, these 2 plus Tazcat is lethal if we survive the turn, which is unlikely. He probably has a dragon to summon. In fact, we probably could even see Oda this turn. Triple drain is pretty crazy. We got 6, 9, 11.
My scales move in shadow.
sure he's got a Tazcat or something in hand. Yeah. Top deck Tazcat. So we got a little lucky getting the double drain, but after our horrible starting hand, it was our only hope. And then he got the top deck he needed for the victory. Not too bad, though. I mean, as poor as that game looked, we actually still had lethal despite the horrible draw and having no plays until turn 5. So we took 4 turns off against Ramp Scout and still almost had a chance to pull that one out. So, I mean, that's... Sometimes the deck just bricks. It's the combo deck. And it bricks sometimes. That's how things happen. But we'll get another one. Playing against another assassin. I don't think he's playing the same assassin as we are. Another poor draw. Followed with another poor draw, but at least there's Unglim to give us hope. We got 2 of our 3 cards back from our mulligan. And one of them is only a 2 of. So that's some pretty astronomical poor luck.
The Night Mother
So we'll just get Unglim out here. I still can't believe we had lethal that game if we didn't top deck Tazcat. As bad as that game was, we still had lethal. Against literal perfection, and we still almost had it.
for the Black Hand.
Let's just get our Peddler out. I'm guessing this is Goblin Assassin just by the look of it. I don't think there's any Prophecy Goblins we have to worry about, but this deck's pretty aggressive, so we're going to have a hard time dealing with a lot of this. That's going to have to get Vipered in a turn, but for now we're going to wind up taking 7 damage. That's a pretty good alternative.
Hands off my wares.
I lurk in the shadows, waiting.
Okay. I don't mind getting these curses, because then we can curse that thing down next turn, Shadow Shift her over to kill that, or even use the Viper if we really want to. So we're going to have one really bad turn with the hopes of having a good counter turn after this. Alright, so he's going to use up his turn drawing, which is still okay. Okay. Let's draw our curse first.
Hands off my wares.
Let's curse that. Shadow Shift over here.
We know.
Kill this. I think we're going to play another Peddler to draw 2 cards. Alright, Firebolt. Lightning Bolt is a pretty good draw here. We're going to take another 4. But I think we're kind of in the driver's seat now. Not fully, but we're in a decent spot. We can even Firebolt curse this thing down if we want to next turn. We've got 6 on the board, barring Prophecies and whatever he answers us with this turn. Cliff Racer's alright. So we're probably going to Firebolt that thing now.
Hands off my wares.
Firebolt that. I mean, we have the option of playing something else. But I think if we want to get another 2-card turn in, we go for the Lightning Bolt. Drawing these 2 cards could be useful. Especially with the opportunity to double market next turn. Double market with the double smuggles in hand could be basically the game, but I don't think we're going to get a chance to play all this. Okay. Let's get 1 off.
Just give me a name.
Try and get that set up. Next turn we can go Market plus Viper for whatever he plays over here. Try and set ourselves up for really good smuggles. And Hex Mage being here is awesome. Okay. So now we have to bolt. Nah, actually we can Territorial Viper that. Alright. Are we sticking with our plan?
It's nothing personal.
Second market up. And as long as we survive the turn, we can smuggle his next turn to get a bunch of health back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So unfortunately, when we get this 8th card here, Smuggles is going to be less great. That's if he attacks this turn. If he doesn't attack this turn, we can do some great things. And not have to worry. That's going to be a rough turn for us.
The Night Mother will guide us.
I actually would not mind a Shadow Shift to kill that and get a contract. That's not a Shadow Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And all of the cards in our hand cycle.
It's nothing personal.
If I play this, I get 3 cards. Oh, that would be amazing if I could play that last market. 2. I can't play them both.
What have we here?
See if we could draw another small creature. We do.
What have we here?
Our goal here is just to set up defenses for a turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next turn we can play the 3rd market and the Smuggles if we survive to next turn. I'm sure he's got charges and actions to take us out here. But if he doesn't, or he feels worried about this thing, we can try and win next turn. Honestly, as weird as it sounds, we don't want him to pop this last rune and give us another card. I feel like he's going to want to try and remove this, though. Just with the knowledge of if I get a prophecy from this, and this gets to swing, I pretty much win. He's used only 1 bolt. So this is a very defensive use of Barenziah. Usually you want to use it for the health, but I'm honestly just putting her out here to hopefully get killed. I think he's trying to set up his trades right now. Trying to figure out what he wants to trade into.
My scales
1,
move in shadow. My
2,
scales move in shadow.
3,
Black hand.
4, 5. Alright, that's a great sign. Alright, that's great for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's crappy now. This is 8.
It's nothing personal.
1, 2, 3. And we don't get that one.
Time.
1, 2, 3. And that's a good game.
Fine battle.
Whew! That got a little froggy for a second. The market comes through. Whew. The Barenziah trap worked for him. Or worked for me, actually. I'm gonna collect our 3-win rewards. Still can't believe we dropped that first one, but still not a bad showing. But yeah, this deck works pretty well. As you can see there, even when it bricked the first game, it still had a chance to win. You usually have a chance to burst no matter what game you're in. Sometimes, obviously, you leave yourself at the mercy of prophecies, but you always at least have the potential to get a burst in there, which is sometimes all you need. But that's going to be it for now, guys. As always, thank you all very, very much for watching. I'm Dragon Blade, and I'll see you guys next time.